The website of the U.S., Capitol Hill, reported that according to the latest poll released by the Gallup poll agency on the 27th, 76% of the U.S. people believe that the country's economy is deteriorating. The three high risks of high inflation, high debt, and high asset foam are destroying the normal life of the U.S. people and their confidence in the domestic economy. In order to reap the world's benefits, the United States launched several rounds of quantitative easing policy and issued excessive money without restraint, resulting in a total debt of $30 trillion. The CPI index of the United States rose 8.5% in March, a 40-year high. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, clothing rose 6.6%, meat rose 14.8%, electricity prices rose 9%, and the freight index rose 24.5%. The cost of living of ordinary people has soared, and panic is spreading. The head of the Joint Survey of the Political Research Center and Harris Poll admitted that Americans are more worried about the economy than about nuclear weapons. In the face of poor economic performance, the U.S. government dumped Putin. Biden blamed Russia for the rise in prices in his speech in Iowa on April 12, calling it Putin's rise in prices. However, the root cause of all this is largely due to the abuse of sanctions by the United States against other countries. After provoking the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, the United States took the lead in launching record sanctions against Russia and confiscating the private property of Russian citizens in the form of robbery. After forcing China to condemn Russia's failure, it announced sanctions against China, resulting in an increase in the prices of energy, raw materials and transportation, labor and service costs. For its own interests, the United States has shifted the responsibility for inflation to the world. Fed Chairman Powell said that it will raise interest rates rapidly and accelerate the appreciation of the U.S. dollar. Although it is conducive to stabilizing U.S. inflation, it will put pressure on the global currency and trigger inflation risks in other countries. The recovery of the global economy will slow down because of the selfishness of the United States. The United States is selfish. It's time to change the problem of shirking responsibility and prevarication.